Hello everybody and welcome back to Linda Tina TV. If you are new to my channel, hello there, I see you. Do remember to subscribe if you haven't already. So today I'm going to be talking about something that's usually controversial, the working mom and the stay-at-home mom. So since I've been on both sides of the spectrum, as you may know or may not know, I have been a stay-at-home mom for my two babies for the longest time, and now they're both going to daycare. I decided to step back into the workforce. First I went in part-time, and then now I am in full-time. I did realize, and I have acknowledged, that there is a difference between being a stay-at-home mom and being a working mom. I'm not here to say that one is better than the other, because I have been on both sides of the spectrum, and to be honest, there is no better than worse than. It's just a difference in the way you manage the home and you do things. And that's what I want to share with you, basing on my experiences.
You trying to make me, I wanna leave and you're making, yeah. I try to see the one I need to love.
So the first thing, which is pretty obvious, when you are a working mom, you spend less time at home, and that means having less time to do mommy-child activities. I realized this when my friends invited me for a picnic because the weather was great. But it was a working day, and obviously I couldn't go. I was thinking I had time to do all these activities. We could go swimming in the middle of the week, or we could take kids for play dates any time of the day, any time of the week. Now I can't really indulge in all that, so that's a little bit of a change. The other thing would be the interactions you make when you are a working mom. So usually when you're a stay-at-home mom, you're going to interact more with other stay-at-home moms. I'm not saying that you don't interact with working moms, but because they spend some of their time, or maybe even most of their time at work, you find yourself interacting more with other stay-at-home moms. And now that I'm a working mom, you interact with a wider spectrum of people and different kinds of people, not just mummies. And then you have different kinds of conversations, meeting people who are much younger, much older, males, females, from different, from doing all types of different things. So you meet a wider spectrum of people, and your interactions and conversations change in some way. The other thing is that I've realized that when I started working full-time, I had to be much more organized. Now, I thought I was organized when I was a stay-at-home mom, which you have to be, because otherwise you'll have your day all over the place. But being a working mom, especially full-time, I have to plan everything: who's picking the kids, at what time are they dropping them, who's going to stay with them while me and my husband are not around, what time do I have to relieve him, then I need to leave the clothes organized before I go to bed, because the next day I'm rushing out or I'm leaving the house earlier. Everything has to be super planned, because you have to be at work, you have to be at work. When I was a stay-at-home mom, I could push some things and be like, okay, I'll do that one tomorrow, or I'll do it the next day, or I'll do it later in the afternoon. But now that I'm working, I'm not home and I don't have that time. So I need to be super, super organized. The other one is my value for sleep. I've always valued my sleep. I am a sleepyhead and I'm not a morning person. But now that I don't have any window during the day to nap, oh guys, I value my sleep. I'm going to bed earlier than usual. Usually, before, when I was a stay-at-home mom, I would stay with my phone, and I'm like, okay, if I get so sleepy, I'll maybe catch a nap during the day. Now, nah. I value my sleep. I go to bed earlier. Any window I get, because I don't work the official, traditional 9 to 5 hours. So any window I get where I can catch a nap, I take that nap. Before, when I was a stay-at-home mom, this business, they say that, when the children sleep, you should sleep at well. I didn't listen to that. Now I nap. Anytime I have to sleep, I take that chance. I also feel like when you are a working mom full-time, you value the time you spend with your children more. When I was a stay-at-home mom, I didn't I didn't realize how lucky I was to have all this time, to have the whole day to spend with my kids. Now that my time is limited, I feel a bit guilty sometimes because some days I can't drop them to school and some days I can't pick them from school. And so every minute I have when I'm back from work to be with them is precious. That's when I want to squeeze in all the things I wanted to teach them, all the things that, I want them to get, that they can get from me, or that I feel they can get from just me. So I value the time with my kids now much, much more. The other thing would be planning ahead, like I talked about being super organized. Now when it comes to holidays, we were recently trying to plan our summer holidays and I couldn't even give my husband exact dates because then I need to ask for the time off work, I need to ask for leave before I would go away for a month because the kids weren't in school, and I would just go and visit family maybe in London or wherever. But now I need to plan ahead, ask for days off, and this is a change in my life because when I was a stay-at-home mom, I didn't have to think about that. I would just pack up my bags and tell my husband, okay, listen, let's go here, let's do this. But nope, and now I really need to plan ahead. So I can say that there've been changes in my life from stay-at-home mom to part-time working to full-time working. Your wardrobe changes. When you're a stay-at-home mom, you don't give a rat's like you don't care. You can wear your sweats and a vest and go pick the kids with a hat if you're having a bad hair day. But now you need to take care of your hair. You need to make sure that you're kind of looking in order because you need to meet people who won't understand that you had a rough night with the kids. So that has changed as well. Ladies, I'll leave this video here. And if you have been on both sides of the spectrum, tell me what your experiences have been down in the comment section. I'd like to hear about that. I'm still really fresh in the workforce since I got back in, so I'll probably, share with you more of my experiences. But so far, this is what it has been. Thank you so much for watching if you have stuck around till the end of this video, and see you in my next one. Bye-bye.